Hey guys, welcome back. Our newest Redneck Investors podcast.
And welcome back.
We've got Dawson over here to the right. We've got Landon over there, farther to the right. He's invisible though.
Yeah.
Probably. Hello? Not talking much today either.
No.
Pretty quiet. So we have Caden, Mr. Production.
Way better than last week.
That was an improvement, man. That's almost primo again.
It might be because Landon's invisible today.
Yeah, that
Might be a
probably has some
contributing
serious
factor.
effects.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be breaking down some market action today and what matters and what doesn't. Just remember that this here is not financial advice, and we're just trying to bring light on the fact that you need to do some kind of investing for your future. Mr. Government will not be doing that for you. I guarantee it.
Or not good enough, at least.
Yeah, the Social Security loan will not cover you. So right now, all the indices are down again. We talked about that last time, that from year to date that the markets were down, and we have another week of exactly the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, the Dow Jones dropped 1,545 points in a week.
Ouch.
The S&P dropped another 210, and the NASDAQ dropped another 309.
Wonder what that's all related to.
We're about to talk about that one here in a few. It's definitely not good. And then Russell 2000, the small caps, they got hit with a 309 point loss.
Ow.
So not looking good right now, folks. The VIX is up. You know what the VIX is?
No, elaborate.
That measures the stock market's expectations of volatility based off the S&P 500. Yeah, and when the VIX goes up, it means the markets are becoming more volatile, which isn't necessarily good.
Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it.
So at the beginning of the year, it was only at 14.95, and presently it's at 26.78.
Dang, it's almost
So-
doubled.
Yeah, it's really close. And so what it is as the heightened volatility levels go up, it tells you that it's going to become very interesting. And like if it hits 30, you know what that can cause?
What's that?
Panic because of high risk.
So what's the high end of the VIX and the low end of the VIX? Like, where do we want to see it?
You want to see it down there around 15, 20.
Okay.
And we're up to 26, so it's moving on up. And then if you hit 50 plus, you know what that means?
Financial crisis.
Extreme fear and panic. But there's no on my part. If you keep waiting long enough and it keeps dropping, it just gives you a better buy-in opportunity. But you can't hit that panic buttons and sell. That's just not a very good move whatsoever. If you sell, you have lost. Then you're gonna have to, unless you can buy back in and it goes cheaper. But I sure wouldn't make that bet. The reason for me is that I'm still working, so I can just sit and watch mine just still ride along and not really worry about it. But if you are one of those people that is retired and you need that money right now, this is not a good moment. Not a good moment.
No, it is not.
So hopefully my health holds up so that way I can just work, indefinitely. I mean, that's how I grew up was the whole idea, as my dad put it out there, is that you work forever. So I'm trying to hang on to that.
It's a good mentality right there.
Just want to be able to slow down when you want to. You
Yeah.
want to be able to not work as much, especially as you get, really get older. I can't imagine. I'm 65 now. Almost. I can't imagine in 10 years that I want to still put in the same amount of hours. But hopefully the health holds up and can at least get a good 40 a week.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't know. I'd probably go bat crazy, bat poop crazy.
So anything interesting going on with gold?
Yeah, it's going backwards.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I love to hear it.
We've dropped a whole $500 on the week.
We need to drop another like 500, 700 bucks. I'd be very excited.
Yeah, because even if you can't buy it by the ounce, you can buy it by the gram, 5 grams, whatever. But you can at least get yourself, on the board.
Yeah.
And somebody bought some and brought it into the office, and he had the little mini bars, minis, and did have an ouncer though.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that. I mean, I wouldn't buy the minis in silver. I would in gold.
Yeah.
I definitely would in gold.
I wanna get like our friend Trex NYC. I wanna be able to make that stake, that $400,000 stake.
Yeah, so you got this pulled up. So go to the gold. All right, there's the chart where it's at this moment, and it's go back up right now.
It almost erased everyone's
Go back, keep going.
gains on the year.
Take the screen down and go up. Let me see the top of the page. Oh, I guess I see enough of it now. So gold has moved up a little bit today since the market just reopens. It opens at 6 o'clock on Sunday and it shuts down at 6 o'clock on Friday. So we got a little movement on the upside so far. But go back up to the top.
I like
there
this.
We go. Go to the gold and the blue, and then go down to the bars, and there you go. You got 1 ounce, but see, I really want to see like all gold bars. Just hit gold bars. There you go. Now come down to the all gold bars. Over here on the left.
I want to see those 10 ounces.
Over here on the left. Yeah, 10 ounces. Oh. Okay. See, now you can get, 1/100th of an ounce. Get 1 grams. I mean, you can get all different sizes, 1/2 gram. But anything that puts you on the board is good.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's take a look at those 10 grammers real quick, just for shits and giggles, kind of,
Oh, no. Oh, no, he's got his eyes on the big boys.
I'll eventually I'd like to get there, so hit the back button real quick.
Go back up.
Real
Go
quick,
back up.
Diddy.
Go up. They don't have. Oh, yeah, you got to hit the back button.
Yeah. Hit the reverse button. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Those are the ones you can cook on.
Those are the ones I want.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need to be able to cook on them, K. Diddy. I'll make you one if you always keep that fridge stocked.
Steak cooked on a gold bar, on 3 gold bars.
Yeah. Think, what was it, a $400,000 steak, he said?
Yeah.
The steak itself costs like $50.
Yeah, those, if you get to the ones, what are they? The 250 grams.
Look at those 20 ounces. Scottsdale Mint. That looks gangster right there, Terry. I'd like to be able to get enough of those to, put it all underneath my mattress so I can sleep real pretty at night with some good back support.
Oh, man.
So, while we're on the topic of gold and everything, semi-related, based off that one graph that we saw, what's going on with the oil?
Oil, that's still up there in the cost, and what we had to happen this last week was one of Kuwait's refineries got Mina El Almaty refinery got hit with a drone attack from Kuwait, and that's not going to be helping the situation out at all. The Straits of Hormuz are still not open, so oil prices are a major concern. I have not checked today what the latest oil prices are floating at, but I know the
Well, when K Diddy gets back, he can pull up the oil chart on JM Bullion. I saw a little icon you can click on. But does that have any kind of correlation with the metals or anything like that?
like right now, the one crude futures are at 98.76 a barrel.
Mm.
There's certain ones though that have like the West Texas Intermediate
Mm-hmm.
and the West Texas Intermediate Midland are pretty well flat. They haven't changed much. The OPEC basket is still up there at like 135. The Murban crude is 146. So anything coming out of the Middle East is sky
Expensive.
high. Sky high. The as we was talking about last week, you know, this here creates a big concern for inflation because your goods and services all depend on gasoline prices or else diesel prices. So that's going to really hurt the grocery store money and whatever else that you need to buy that is getting transported. I wonder if Amazon's going to increase the price of their delivery and not do so much free delivery, or if they're just going to eat it.
They might be able to eat it, to be honest, but I doubt it. I'd see companies. I wonder if that's something to do with UPS's pullback recently. Because I mean, the holiday season is over officially now, so like it's been over for a little bit of time. But during the holiday season, UPS's stock went up to about 118, and now it's back down to 98, 97 range. So I wonder if the gas prices had something to do to that because I had a chance to do an estimate for a UPS driver, and he said they do more land deliveries than they do anything on like through the air.
But if people's money is getting derailed, which, you know, the overall economy right now is not that good. So if people's money is getting derailed and they don't have the extra spare change, then they're not going to buy as many packages and whatever. And so, you know, that guy won't be delivering as many packages, which means a shorter day.
Well, that's probably why he said he's going in a different direction.
Yeah. So, with the inflation talk comes the part about the Fed. When is their Fed's meeting anyway? I should know this.
Should be.
I don't know why I did not look that up earlier because I usually do.
March 18th.
So they just had one.
Yeah, they just had one. Then the next one will be April 27th, 28th.
So I did not hear of any changes. So they just, I think they just let that one go.
They're holding interest rates steady at 3.5 to 3.75% due to persistent inflation, while signaling a cautious outlook. The next FOMC meeting is scheduled for April 27th, 28th.
Yeah, I don't see them doing anything then either. They're definitely not going to lower the rates. So
not right now, not anymore.
So that doesn't really affect home mortgages. It's the home mortgages, single family is more based on the 30-year treasury or 10-year treasury yield. So not the Fed. Now with the Fed, that more has to do with your commercial properties and some of your multifamily. And that's so like right now when people are really talking about that there's going to be this real estate fallout like 2008.
No,
I'm not seeing it like 2008 at all because the single family is not being affected the same way as it is the multifamily.
I could see it being a similar crisis, but in a in a business aspect where a lot of businesses will start going belly up because they can't pay their mortgages.
Yeah.
Or a lot of businesses that are renting from somebody that's not able to pay the mortgage still with the rent. You know what I mean?
Or they got to redo their mortgage, but
Mhm.
at a higher rate, and it means they're gonna have to pay
Well, the
more
thing
money.
is, there's a lot of because those mortgage rates for the commercial businesses they're only like what 5 years, something like that, short term,
Yeah, they're
right?
shorter. They're shorter term.
So
you're not getting a 30-year fixed.
I'm pretty sure that a lot of those mortgage rates are on the end for like coming up soon, like in this next year. So once those all get closed out, what's it going to look like? Are they going to raise the rates on that? Is it going to look worse? Are they going to be able to redo theirs? Like,
And then some of the big boys in the multifamily are going to be buying stuff up at pennies on a dollar.
I think you'll just see one of those moments in like at the business realm. They won't talk about as much, but I think it'll be like a dog eat dog world, and the bigger ones will win at the end of the day, and a lot of the smaller companies are gonna get.
Yeah, hopefully, none of us are financial wizards here, but
No.
it's just everybody needs to start paying more attention to their situations because things are only getting worse. They're not getting better. Uh, what I'm really watching though is the Middle East crisis.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it don't start improving, something over there doesn't start improving, we're talking about the stock market's going to go down a lot more than it is. Right now, it's very marginal, and as if you look at it across the years, why don't you pull up the Dow Jones real quick there, Caden?
Ooh.
You got the ups, you got the downs. Every time there's a down, it goes back up. Now hit max. I mean, it's
I see where
historically.
08 was.
Oh yeah.
That little dip. I see a
Yeah.
couple of them throughout the years. I see 08. I see COVID. I see what was that before? Like that was like right after COVID, right?
Well, then the other one was Liberation Day.
Yeah.
Liberation Day. That one was April 8th, 2025. That one took a really good hit. Um, so
You see more of them on the tail end where there's dips than anything. Looks like pretty consistently that's going an upward trajectory except for a few setbacks until about that 2018, 2019 timeline when the manipulators were in there pulling the strings a little bit more.
Yeah, it was very, very steady after 2008. But you go back to around 2001, I believe that was like the .com that was there, but then it drops down to go to your right. Go to your right. Whoop, there we are down in there. And all of a sudden it took a big hit there.
I'm glad that you brought that up because that kind of ties into what I'm talking about a little bit today.
So that's what I'm doing is I'm just sitting back and waiting right now because I got a feeling the market's going to go down a lot more, probably at least another 10%. That's about it. That's all I'm really on to at the moment. We do not have Landon. He's still over there mute, invisible and mute. So we will just go on to BTC. What's BTC doing?
Not too much really. I mean, all crypto's kind of a little stagnant, and really don't understand why, to be honest with you.
Well, I don't know. Just like gold is going backwards, the stock market's going backwards. So it's not gone backwards any more than it did. I mean, from its original part,
but that's the part that I don't understand because.
But at least it hit its low down there in the 67,000s, and it's now moved back up some. But it's where's it at back over there on the left? As
That's 69. That's a
89. 89. No, 69. So it hadn't really done much of anything.
Nope.
And the same goes for
Solana. Yeah.
Sol.
Yep. No, and that's part of like I wish Landon wasn't so quiet or invisible right now because to my understanding, when gold and precious metals go up, Bitcoin, Solana goes down, and then vice versa. When gold and precious metals take a hit a little bit, you usually see a pump in the market with crypto. We really haven't seen Solana touch anything over 95 in a long time.
Well, I'll tell you this is that at one point in time, Bitcoin and gold were almost moving identically at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Identically.
Identically?
Yeah. There's very little difference between gold and Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin did make its one big run there that didn't change with gold, but overall, they usually hang together to, from what I've watched. So let's see that gold chart.
Can you shrink the years down to just the 2020s? So slide it back over to your left. Use that thing down there in the blue to shrink it down. Bring it all the way over to the right. Yep. So all the way at the 1995. Look at the charts.
So you're at 2022 to 2024, and they're both right there where there's no major movements.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden in 2024, Bitcoin made this huge skyrocket jump. Gold was just gradually going up, but it was going up.
But it didn't have one reset really from like 2024 on either of them. But like it just continued to go up. Bitcoin's a little bit more volatile market, so I mean you'll see a little bit more ups and
I'm gonna stick with that whole part that I don't believe that
there's a
Bitcoin
disconnect.
or Solana is gonna make any major league moves until September, October.
I'd like to see it do something, but no. I mean that's kind of what I've been confused about this last month though, because that was just something that I kind of thought was like a thing as far as what Landon was saying. Like anytime you see, because the thing what he was explaining was when you're buying up in gold, there's a level of like security with having gold in comparison to having something like crypto. So like when you see gold go up, it's less people buying crypto, and then vice versa. So I was just a little confused on that part. But one of the things that kind of finally clicked for me is the key of being patient and not panicking or anything like that. Because right now is like everything in my portfolio is in the negative. Like war is really doing it to me, but there's a few bright spots in there, and then overall, I mean, I got a great opportunity to bring down my average cost per share on a lot of it. So, um,
Once again, it comes back to patience.
I mean, it's like what we've talked about a lot before. I mean, you're in that stage to where you really don't want to be seeing that negative, but you got the opportunity still since you're working to keep on adding to the portfolio. But I mean, I'm just gonna be grateful and be patient for being young and being able to keep on buying. Essentially.
Yeah, that's a big difference from your age to old people like me. But you just get used to the whole part that the markets. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's real estate, gold, stock market, everything just has ups and downs, and every time there's a if you go back to the Graham Stephan thing, and his one video is that every time there is a downside, it comes back, and it usually comes back stronger than it did the last time.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. I mean, it's just patience.
Yeah. And one of the things that I've been looking at recently, and we've talked about it a lot, is quantum too. And I feel like what you'd mentioned earlier with the dot com bubble or the boost or bomb. What was that called? The internet boom.
The dot com bust.
Yeah, the dot com bust. But the quantum computer is still super early in comparison to your AI and things like that. It's like internet in the 90s early, essentially, like it was around, but it wasn't elite like it is now, So once that quantum computing kind of gets going, hoping to see that one help the portfolio out a little bit, and I diversified a little bit with that. So I've been kind of equally investing in the Rigetti and the D-Wave Quantum. So hopefully one of them takes a good boom, and right now they're taking a good hit. So I'm trying to get as much as I can.
Even though you've mentioned that, I still have not really got a chance to really deep dive into quantum computing.
Yeah, it's essentially so.
Not yet.
So regular computers work off of ones and zeros, not at the same or not at the same time. It's the coding is that difference, I believe, and I'm not a master at it or anything like that. I just know enough to want to put my money in it because I could see the potential in it. But quantum computers or a computer that the coding works simultaneously at the same time, so it solves problems and gets you information a lot quicker. Like instead of like within minutes, it's within like seconds, like very fast. So there's no loading with like a hover.
So it's like the opposite of you.
Yeah. It's not a retardando.
Yeah, you're slow. You're slow. It's fast.
Yeah. If what is the word for faster in music? I forget it.
I do not know.
Forget it. I just always the retardando stuck with me. It stuck with me. It means slower in music.
So, you got any something from the growth?
The growth?
Yeah. You got some of your growth names? You got anything growing, or is everything just bleeding?
Well, Netflix is still killing it for me. I'm glad I got in on that when I did. Shout out to Paul again. Stepdad put me on that one. Right there before the 10-1 split at like 1,500, and he was like, "How much is a share of Netflix? I want to get in on it." I think it was due to Monday Night Raw being on Netflix is why he brought it up.
So is that what it is? It is on Netflix for Monday Night Raw.
Yep. Yep. So
well, things have changed from back when I used to watch it way back in the day.
Well, they're allowed to do a little bit more now that it's on Netflix. They're a little bit more edgy than they used to be during like the 2010. So yeah. Yeah, they're not completely PG. Like what's that one girl's name, Caden? You know what I'm talking about, that Tiffy? Yeah. It's Tiffy time. No, but no, it's funny though. But no,
Stratton.
Yeah.
She's been around.
You're thinking of Trish Stratus. That's what you're thinking.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm back in the old days.
Yeah. No. She's like a modern day Trish Stratus, essentially. But no. It had the split. It went down a little bit more. I think I got in at 79 a share. And it's up to 92 right now, 94 range. So it's the only thing that's doing good in the portfolio right now. Trying to get as much SoFi as I can. Trying to get as much Rigetti and D-Wave because those had a pullback, so I can stock up on that a little bit more. It's the whole idea with those ones in particular, SoFi, Rigetti, and D-Wave. I'm expecting those to take off in 3, 5, 10 years.
Yeah.
And then I just want to be able to have enough before that, to get a good win on my record.
Yeah, Rigetti, that's down there where it was from where it once was.
Mm-hmm. And then QXO had a little bit of a pullback and is finally under 20. So I'm hoping to see that pull back a little bit more so we can.
Is it right now?
Yeah, we can scoop up a little bit more. I think it's at 18 a share right now. That might have made Terry's day right there.
Wow, yeah.
He's going to have it queued up for tomorrow morning.
Man, I must have really been sleeping on Friday then if it dropped down to that.
Oh, it was at like 20. It was like overnight after hours. Yeah, look at that.
1864.
Yeah, isn't that the year you were born?
Wow.
1864. They could have made that a documentary about Terry's birth.
No. He was born in the year 03.
03?
Yeah. So So yeah, that one time when I bought in, it was already, I got lucky and it was all the way down to 16, like 60 something.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that range. So this is like $2
This is like
from
gold.
that standpoint.
This is like gold for you.
Then you brought up that Paul got you going on the Netflix thing. So here's the one that's from Caden over there.
Oh man, I need to
Back
put that on my
Back
list.
to the HPQ, and the only thing I have the positive to say about it at this point in time is that it's 6.57% dividend.
Mm-hmm.
While I'm waiting for it to make a move, but it's not moving down enough to say I want to buy anymore. And it obviously is not moving up at all.
Is that HPQ?
Yeah. So
Well, that's probably because the owner is a weirdo.
everything's on hold right now.
Bill Gates is a weirdo. I don't trust him.
You know.
I thought Bill Gates was Microsoft.
Oh, Microsoft, not HPQ.
Oh wait, HP. I thought HP was like inside of Microsoft. We don't go
around calling them weirdos. What's wrong with you?
He's a little bit of a weirdo, man.
Wow, really?
Yeah, look. The rest of the billionaires are pretty cool, you know.
I got Microsoft stock, so I would really like you not to go there.
You don't want us getting taken off?
So I see, Microsoft 365, that is like vital.
Yeah.
I can't knock that. I mean,
I like Excel too. Excel's nice.
And then HPQ is not as vital. You can get other stuff, but I rather have HP than most of the other products out there.
I just always thought HP and Microsoft were like brother companies, brother-sister companies. They just
both been around forever.
Oh, because I always just assume because every time you get an HP, you have Microsoft already embedded in it. You know what I mean?
No.
I got an HP computer and like its system.
Because you're saying about how like it uses
it uses
HP
Edge,
Smart.
It uses
HP Smart.
Yeah,
for,
everything.
For
like it has Microsoft like I don't know what it's called. I'm not a computer guy, man. You make me look stupid for being young.
I'm not a techie, that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna check into that a little bit more because I know that my printer is HP.
Yeah.
Okay, now that has to be loaded into the computer, which then it gives me HP Smart. Now, is that because of Office 365, or is that just because it's just uploaded to it?
Beats me.
Okay, so I guess that'll be the conversation for next week.
Yeah.
How does this work? So I have to become more tech smart.
Yeah, we're gonna be struggling for years on that one. Not gonna lie, I grew up using computers and stuff in school, and I know baseline mechanics of how to get around and be dangerous enough with it, but I'm not the guy to call for virus getting downloaded on your computer and getting it out or anything like that.
So I was smart enough to do this. Go put Google back up there real quick, Caden, before we leave. I'm gonna show you what I was smart enough to do. Okay, now type in Christmas tree sales. Tree sales with lights. Click on that one. I was smart enough to do that right there. I could look up stuff like that on the internet, and that was about it. I could Google search something, and back then when they had Google, I think we had Yahoo, so it was Yahoo search. That's the only thing I was smart enough to do.
Is that why people call people you bunch of Yahoos now? Because they're just not as efficient?
Yeah. And so like you get that point where as I was doing some search for finding some Christmas trees for wholesale purposes, and I had one screen over the top of the other, and I didn't have an X to exit out. I didn't know how to get rid of it. That was that time I was telling you guys about earlier
you calling Tony?
Well, no, he got home from school. And I'm talking about my problem, and he goes, "Oh, well, all you gotta do is Control Alt Delete. There it goes." And it's like, wow, I've been fighting with that for a half hour. I feel like a real
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the shoe fits.
Oh yeah, we really need some extras from you. Not. Not.
And I mean that concludes it for me. I mean,
Yeah, let's just leave this today that, you know, the markets are down, you know, your Bitcoin, your cryptocurrency is down, and your oil prices are up. That's about the only stock that's done anything for me.
Yeah.
It was about my
we
oil
really
stock.
should have thought about that
And,
hard after that Venezuela and gotten in even harder on the oil futures.
Yeah,
Because it gave
probably
us
should've-
he gave us the, you know, the okay, go get oil. We got a lot of it.
Yeah, that was a mistake. I
Yeah.
should have.
Attacked it a little bit better.
I could have sold something that's underperforming and took a hit, but dumped it all into oil and
Mhm.
still came out smelling like a rose. That's how bad that was.
Yeah.
So let's just not leave with any. Yeah, let's just leave that for somebody else. So we'll see you next week.
See ya.